Well, hello there, you've made it. Hoorah! Do you ever have dreams that you can't remember? I have them all the time. Even when I was young, I couldn't remember my dreams. I don't know why that is. The hyper-observant among you may have noticed I've left the house without my to-do list. Because today is a holiday. Well, a holiday from my to-do list. Some of you may have surmised that we're gallivanting and globe-trotting and heading off the beaten track because we are going to go camping. You may call it a be-leisure bocation, but a little R&R is quite important. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Well, I'm not above a show tunes reference. Currently, Cow and I are on a journey because we're looking for a camping site. Most nights Cow sleeps outside, but for me it's something special. And no, it has nothing to do with cows. Oblum pre ithwe ethane me aske. No, it has more to do with the fact that he keeps wetting the bed, and I keep waking up with warm toes. I don't have a particular site in mind, but I would like to find something in the mountains or by the beach. Since we're hat in hand on a shoestring budget and living out of a suitcase, we'll just have to see what we come across. Now between you and me and the CIA and the NSA and the DIA, and in strictest confidence, I have a secret. Today is sort of Cal's birthday. Well, not exactly his birthday, but the anniversary of when we met. Because as you can imagine, Cal was adopted by me. Isn't he lucky? Did you know that only about 2% of Americans are adopted? That puts Cal in very good company, along with Debbie Harry, Marilyn Monroe, and Steve Jobs. I will propose that it might be better that Cal didn't know that there's also Lance Armstrong and Snooki. Which means Cal may have a small but probable chance of having a casual determinism for deception, substance abuse, and smushrooms. Wow, Cow, don't be afraid. Look. Wow. It's a sort of totemic statue. I wonder what it means. I wonder if he has a name. I wonder if it could shoot fireballs out of his mouth and singe my mohawk off. Now, to those of you who have already commented below that we should be mindful of the manners, traditions, and icons of other cultures, and draping them in scornful ignorance is a cringe-inducing, mortifying, squirm-worthy lapse in manners, I say to thee, if my mohawk catches on fire, I'm gonna expect an apology. Now. Totally warranted fears of a Michael Jackson moment notwithstanding. I wonder why he's up here. Wow, that's a long way down. Well, I think, Cal, it's time for us to say our goodbyes. By that I mean I'm anxious to continue our journey. Do you smell burnt toast? Look here, a deadly cave. Oh. No, it's like the Mona Lisa. Wherever you're standing, he seems to be staring at you. Yikes. Hey, look, llamas. I don't think we've come across many llamas. He seems to be particularly unfriendly, so I'm just gonna scoot on by. And look here, it's a teeny tiny chalet. I wonder if it's abandoned. I've never been one to avoid a mystery or to ham-fistedly abstain from entering a stranger's house, which raises an important question. Is it illegal to enter a house if the door is open? You can't go by me, but I do know someone we can ask. Someone smart. Is it illegal to enter a house if the door is open? /AIGF.
Simply reaching through an open door or window into someone's home is generally considered unlawful entry or trespassing.
Now I'm not one to avoid facts, but I'm also not one to stand out in the cold. Maybe I'll just stick my head inside and see what's going on. Oh, I don't feel so good. I'm afraid something's coming on. Cow? Hello? Uh-oh. Well, hey, good morning. Do you ever have dreams that you can't remember? I have them all the time, and I have so many questions. Like, where am I? Who are you? And which one of you had onion falafel for breakfast? Now I'd love to stay and learn how to shave the undercarriage of a llama, but I have to get home and feed my pet rock. That, and I just remembered, I think 8 years ago I left my oven on. I better get home and check on that right away. Now before I go, I have an important secret that you can't tell anybody, and that is... Heavens to Murgatroyd, they talk your ear off if you let them. I'm lucky to get out of there alive. Come on, Cow, this party's like McDonald's. I'm loving it, but I gotta split. And no, this episode is not sponsored by McDonald's. It is, of course, sponsored by Riri's Cookie Cutter Clumps. Indulge in chocolate bliss, one clump at a time. I think they're still workshopping that catchphrase. Yeah, now. We cannot expect perfection from variables that are not quantifiable. This morning I was watching some Minecraft videos, which I want to do. I searched for videos with Minecraft and perfect in the title, and I found things like we built the perfect villager paradise in hardcore Minecraft. I built the perfect castle in survival Minecraft. Pixel perfect Minecraft escape. How Terraria is the perfect video game and why Minecraft never will be. How did that get in there? Minecraft's most perfect base. And of course, playing my perfect version of Minecraft. Now, I would propose that the word perfect is often used in Minecraft video titles to attract viewers and suggest high quality or ideal content. The ultimate goal is a strategy of creating catchy titles to increase click-through rates and viewership, something I clearly know nothing about. I'm just suggesting that there is an imbalance with the use of attention-grabbing words like perfect and accurate descriptions of video content to meet viewer expectations. Now, the cleverest among you will remember that we are in pursuit of a campsite. I'm quite excited. Cow and I, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. We have no idea where we are. I don't think anyone has ever been here. Except for these old school graffiti artists, I must be closer to Amsterdam than I thought. That's quite exciting. Now, I should say in the history of the MindGriller server, we have pruned chunks. So it's not unlikely that no one has ever been here. But it also makes me fearful that we will never find our home, because it was pruned. Now, that's possible, but not very likely. At least that's what I keep telling Cow. Now, imperfect pruning practices notwithstanding, I have a question. Luckily, we can ask someone smart. Is it possible to be perfect in Minecraft? /AIGF.
Perfection is subjective, making it reflective of tastes and opinions rather than facts.
Now that throg in the narrator's throat notwithstanding, I think he may have a good point. But that's just my subjective, non-objective opinion. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. Cow and I are looking for a campsite. I hope we find one soon, before it gets dark. Now, I know some of you in the comments may have already noted that camping doesn't sound like that much fun. I concede that pitching and packing bodily waste in and out may not be everyone's taste. But it's also possible to do camping in style, without using the word glamping. Well, now look here. I see through the trees a little bit of a cherry grove. That's exciting. And a camping site. Hoorah! We're here. We've made it. Cow, I'm quite excited. Are you excited? Look at this. There's a clever moat around the edges to protect us from wandering mobs. And a pool of lava in the center to make sure it doesn't get too dark. And lots of places to set our spawn. What else could we hope for? Cow, we're quite lucky to have found this place in the middle of nowhere, far from all civilization. Just you, me, and the incessantly falling cherry grove leaves. What an idyllic location to find a disc. Do I dare? Yes, I dare.
We all know he is a carcass of a player, to be fair, and a perpetual naysayer. Do we dare? Perhaps we won't have to worry much longer. There.
No, yuck, pooey, blah! Who writes the lyrics to these things anyways? I'm starting to feel personally offended. I wonder who knew I was here. Maybe someone's following us. Now I was hoping this little getaway would help with Cow's crippling separation anxiety. Maybe I should have been looking out for satellite discs or chemtrails. Anyways, the convenience of conspiracy theories notwithstanding, Cow and I are going to enjoy our little holiday because my to-do list already looks chock-a-block with things to do for next time. And with that said, I think it's time for us to say our goodbyes. Goodbye. See you later. Totsiens. Totso.